Hello teacher and hello TA. Today I'm going to um, do a simulation on our experiment on LAB06. So for the part 1, we are going to identify the characteristic of diode. For this experiment we need a battery, a board, a potentiometer, a resistor, and a diode. The resistor is 270. I'm gonna put it right here, and the diode I'm going to put it right here. So we supply our voltage to the potentiometer, and from the output of the potentiometer it goes through the resistor to the diode, and it goes back to the potentiometer. For this experiment I'm going to use multimeter to measure it. The first one, I'm going to measure the current that go through the resistor and the diode, the positive and the negative, and the resistor between the diode. So for the positive, go through anode, and the negative, it goes through cathode. This potentiometer is 5 kilo ohm. So this is the result of this experiment. As you can see, the current is proportional to the voltage. As the current drop, the current also drop. For the next one, we're going to do reverse voltage. So we just reverse the diode like this, and the setup is the same. As you can see, there is no current through the circuit. This means that the diode block the current. So let's move to the experiment part 2. For the part 2, we need, let erase some of this. In the experiment part 2, we need a battery, a board, and 2 resistors, and a Zener diode. The Zener diode is 2.6 volt. This one is 270 ohm. Put it right here. And the second one is 22 kilo ohm. I'm going to supply this to the circuit, our circuit. Okay, just like before, I'm going to measure the current that goes through this circuit, and this one I'm going to measure the voltage between um, the 22 kilo ohm resistor. This is the result of this experiment. And the next one, we change this 22 kilo ohm to 10 kilo ohm, and this is the result. And then we change this, the same circuit, the same resistor to 1 kilo ohm. This is the result. So for the part 3, we're gonna need a function generator to make it AC, and we need a board, a diode, and a resistor. Let's apply it 15, 14, and there's no offset. The resistor is 1 kilo ohm, and I'm gonna connect it like this. So let's apply it to the circuit. For the measurement, I'm gonna use oscilloscope. I'm gonna need two of it. One, I'm going to measure the voltage from the supplier, and the next one, I'm going to measure the voltage across the resistor. Oh wait, like this. Okay, so as you can see, in AC circuit, the diode is like it's only allowed the current, the voltage flow in the positive and block all the negative. This is the voltage from the supplier, and this is the voltage that go through the circuit. There's only, it's the same, both of them are the same, but the one that go through the circuit, it has only the upper part, and the lower part, which is the negative, it doesn't exist. So for the part 4, we're gonna need a voltage, a function generator, a board, and 4 diodes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a resistor. So on 1 kilo ohm, I'm gonna supply 50 Hz with 40 amplitude, 0 offset. Now I'm gonna place the um, diode like this, like this, and like this. This is the resistor. I'm going to connect it between the first and second, and then between the third and the fourth. Now I'm going to supply the voltage to the whole circuit. Now I'm gonna use an oscilloscope for the measurement. This is the curve of the voltage through the current. Is there only the upper part, the positive part, and it is called a forward voltage. Now let's reverse all the diode and see what happened. As you can see, there is only the lower part of the curve. It is negative. It is called the reverse voltage. So that's all for the simulation.